Now, let's look at our question 25 here. We want to find the slope-intercept form of the equation of the line satisfying the given conditions, where the slope is given, which is 8, and we know this line passing through to this point. So we rewrite this condition right here. M is 8, that's the slope, and 2, x is 2, y is 2, that's a point on the line. Step 1, after we write out the y equals mx plus b, that's the slope-intercept form, we immediately can plug in 8 into the equation, replace m with 8. So then we get y equals 8x plus b. Now, the problem is b. If we know b, then we will know the equation. But we are given 1x is 2, y is 2 as well. Because this point is on the line, it means it satisfies this equation. So we plug in x here, replace x with 2, and replace y with this 2 as well. So then what we get will be 2 equals 8 times 2 plus b, and which is 2 equals 16 plus b. Subtract the 16 on both sides, where b stands alone on the right. Left-hand side is 2 minus 16, which gives us negative 14. Then we put it back here. We know b is negative 14, and m is already 8. That will be our equation. And this equation will have the graph is a line, is a line. So that's why we call this is a linear equation. So which one is our choice here? That would be this one. Okay. If we have a decimal, we may put our equation right here. So that will be y equals 8x minus 14. So you will know that will be this line. Okay. Okay. So that's our first question here. Now we do question 26. Question 26, we want the slope. We want to find the slope of a line perpendicular to the line 9x minus 5y equals negative 3. So let me write down the equation on the right-hand side. We will have a negative question. Here is question 29. So question 26, not 29. And then we will have a negative 9x minus 5y is negative 3. Now, we want to find the slope. Find the slope is we want to isolate y. So we add 9x on both sides. And then we cancel positive, negative 9x. We then have a 5y negative equals 9x minus 3. And then one more step, we should have a -5 everywhere. Okay, so we then have a y equals -9/5 times x plus 3/5. If a line is parallel to this line, then the slope will be equal to 9/5. One more time. If the line is parallel to this line, then the slope will be equal. But here it says the line is perpendicular. So right now you don't know why, you just want to remember for the perpendicular line, the slope will be flip this number, flip numerator and denominator, and put here is negative, and then you'll get positive. Okay, so let's say this is M1, this is M2, then what you get is when 1 times M2 will be equal to -1. Product needs to be -1. You see -9/5 times +5/9. This 5 upstairs cancel this 5 downstairs because you flipped. You may wonder why. Right now, you may not understand. Just remember it. Okay? Later on, you will remember. You will find out the reason. But right now, that's the rule you want to remember. So here the choice will be 5/9, positive. Third one. Okay? Now, 27. 27. We want to do is use the given conditions to write an equation for the line in slope-intercept form. We know 4,5 is on the line, and we also know this line is parallel to the line y equals -7x. Since it's parallel here, it then tells us the slope, they are equal. So here the slope is 7, negative, and then the slope in the line, for the line we are going to find out, should be equal to -7 as well, because again, it is parallel. So two lines are parallel like this, and the rise over run should be the same. So that's why, since here we have a y equals -7, we know this is the slope. Then we know the line we're going to find out is the same slope, -7. So then, by the slope-intercept form, we know this value m already then. So this 7 negative, angle right here. So that will be y equals negative 7x plus b. Again, we do not know b, but we only know is 4, 5 on the graph. That's fine, good enough. This tells us what? This tells us if x is 4, y has to be 5. That's what it says. So you may plug in negative 7x, the first coordinate is 4, plus b. And then the second coordinate will be 5. That's what it says. So then we have is negative 28 plus b is 5. 4 times 7, negative 28. Okay. So then we plus 28 on both sides. We shall have a b stands alone, and left-hand side is 33. Well, we are done with b, but we have to put it back. Originally, we have this b. We didn't know. Now, replace with what? 33. So our equation is y equals negative 7x plus 33. Which one is that? That will be the last one here. Y equals negative 7x plus 33. Huh. Okay. Keep going. Now, the last one. 28. 28. We want to use the given condition to write the question, to write the equation for the line in slope-intercept form. So still we need what? We need to find out the equation like this form. There are 4 choices right here. Which one is that? Again, we are given the condition is passing through to 5 this point, perpendicular to the line whose equation is y equals 3x. But from here, it tells us this is the slope. Since our line is perpendicular to this one, and we know the slope in this case is 3. 3 is what? 3 is 3 over 1. Everyone agrees. Now, we were told the line is perpendicular. What I said before is you want to flip this number. That will be 1/3. Not enough is the opposite one. That's the rule. If it's perpendicular right here. Perpendicular line. You must flip the original slope and put opposite sign over there. Okay, so then we know m is negative 1/3. Very nice. So negative 1/3 x plus b. Hey, one more time. We need what? We need b. Okay. We have here when x is 2, y is 5. That's what it says, because it goes through this point. So what we like to do is plug in the value here to find out b. Again, here then we shall have a negative 1/3. X in this case is 2 plus b, and y is 5. So we put right here. And then we solve for b, we show almost done. Now, we put negative 1/3 times 2, so it's negative 2/3 plus b equals 5. Now we want to do is add 2/3 on both sides. And then we cancel it. How to add those two? There is a 1 down below 5. Now, you want to have a common denominator. So you then times 3 here, times 3 here. You should have a 3 downstairs, 3 downstairs. Upstairs is 3 times 5, 15, plus 2, you have a 17. Downstairs is 3. So you have a b comes out, which is 17 over 3. Okay, now this is over b. Put it back here. Then we are done. So you have a y equals negative 1/3 x plus 17 over 3. Which one is that? Positive. So that will be y equals negative 1/3 x plus 17 over 3. Last one. Okay, negative 1/3 positive 17 over 3. Okay, I'll see you next time.